2, 1, 2.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I talk my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag here. Say, oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. This is iBoxing Hub. I go by the name of BNG, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
Yo, cuz I'm gassed right now, man, because look, we've had a tremendous weekend, full of boxing, lot of action. So, look, we've got the platform now to sort of review our days yesterday. So, firstly, before we get into that, cuz, how's your day been? I know you literally just got home early hours of the morning after the fight, but like, how's your day been in the morning?
Yeah, it's been good. Can't complain. It's been good. And yours?
It's been blessed, man. Obviously, big up Ra as well. He's obviously part of the iBoxing Hub family. Brother, it was obviously good to see you at the event. And look, Ra, we had a tremendous event. For those that follow us on the socials, we've obviously, kept you posted in terms of what we're doing, during the day. And I just wanted to have this platform to, just give out a few shout outs. Obviously, I wanted to give a shout out to TM14 Promotions. And I wanted to also give a shout out to Peacock Gymnasium as well. They've obviously put on their show yesterday. I met Rade. He obviously did the interviews. But look, it was a tremendous event. And then obviously we got invited to Misfits Boxing's event as well. So look, massive shout out to Dan Aziz, massive shout out to Ellis Zorro, massive shout out to Denzel Bentley, also just everyone that I met, man. So sorry if I've missed out anyone, Michelle Joe Phelps, everyone that we met yesterday. Obviously, massive shout out, cuz we had a good show, and I just wanted to get your take on the event. How did you take it? How was the event on your end, man?
Listen, the event was electrifying. It was like I went to a WWE event. It was buzzing. It was buzzing. Literally, I got to big up the females, Tennessee and Keiki. I actually like that event. That fight, that was a good fight. That was actually a good fight. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got knocked out, but it was a good fight.
It was good scrappers. It was a good scrappers.
It was good.
They both wanted to rock. They both went in there, done what they needed to do, and I'm just happy. Both fighters, went away. They've been able to sort of keep everything intact. And look, overall, cuz it was a tremendous show, man. And I don't even know where we could sort of start. You know what? Let's start it, man. KSI, Fournier. I need to get your thoughts, man. I know we was there live, caught the knockout, and I'm not gonna lie. Whilst I was there live, cuz I can't even lie to you. When I saw the knockout and I saw him on the floor, I was thinking, wow, he caught him for a good shot. But then when you see the angles, the camera shots, and everything else, we obviously saw an elbow, but it wasn't intentional, in my opinion. I don't think he meant to do that. But cuz I just wanted to get your take. Should he have been disqualified? Is it a no contest? Was it intentional? What's your thoughts, man?
It's most probably a no contest. I wouldn't say disqualified because it wasn't intention. It was a thing where, he missed him and his elbow got him. It's not a thing where, I'm going to elbow you. But I think the ref should have at least given him a count. You know what I mean? The ref just called it off. But the fight overall, it appeared that KSI was going to win that fight anyway because Joe just started off very, very slow. I didn't really see much. I didn't see anything. I just thought, okay, he's going there for the knockout. He was loading punches, but KSI was moving. He was moving. He was on his feet. Do you know what I mean? So, me personally, I wouldn't mind if they run it back again. But then again, if they run it back, the outcome will still be the same. KSI will beat him because, look, I've said it, yeah, KSI has been, out of everyone, KSI has been, more active. He's been more active. Do you know what I mean? And he's learning. He's learning every day or every fight. He's improving, should I say. So, I mean, he even put up a statement today. I'm not too sure what he said. It was something along the lines where he's upset. Do you know what I mean? He's upset because he initially thought like, right, he knocked out my man, innit? But obviously, during the investigation and that, I think it wasn't. I think it's most probably a no contest. I don't think he won that fight. But do you know what? It'll be interesting to see the outcome, KSI and Tommy Fury.
Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Straight after the fight, when Tommy went into the ring and they had sort of their back and forths, and look, even just sort of before we get into sort of the Tommy Fury and KSI face-off, just overall, I just need to just go back to your point about the overall event being like a WWE event, man. I can't even lie to you with the whole Undertaker thing, and you know, everything was just crazy. Though I felt that there was more action outside of the ring in terms of what was going on than in it. But in general, the event was tremendous. Even the earlier event that I went to as well was absolutely great as well, and it was just good for us to sort of network, get out there, and talk to the rest of the fighters. We obviously got to see Ade live in action. Also, Harlem Eubank, you got to meet him in person as well. So look, there's quite Dean as well. There's so many names that we could sort of throw in that we met, and we're really appreciative of the opportunity, of course, man. But yeah, good event overall. Good face-off as well. I think Fury, he looks like he's up for it. He's up for it. KSI looks like he's up for it. He obviously said a few things that, a lot of people would say, boy, he's going behind the line. But look, it's part of the entertainment, something different. So, yeah, man.
I believe, that fight will most probably happen in September. Fury and Tommy. I mean, sorry, Fury and Tommy. That's the same person. Sorry, Fury and KSI.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If someone was to ask me who would win, all right, Fury is a boxer. He's a legitimate boxer. KSI is a YouTuber boxer, right? Just judging on Fury's last performance, I expected more from him. I wanted him to knock out Jake Paul. Well, sorry, I assumed that he would knock out Jake Paul, but he won on points. I don't know with KSI. I don't know. I'm not saying it because it's KSI. I generally don't know. Okay, would the winner win on points, or would the winner win by knockout?
It's tough, man. You know why it's tough? Because I heard Slim's interview yesterday. I think he did it with IFL. Obviously, big up. And we was there as well, but we didn't really see Tommy in person. But from what he's saying that, Tommy looked like he was a heavyweight. So he's wondering, like, how is he going to trim down to, to the weight that's good enough for both of them to fight as well. So he's definitely going to be in it to win it, Fury. And also KSI is going to go in there with confidence. He's gassed. I don't think this sort of situation with Fournier is going to affect his mindset and confidence, because I think he's a confident guy. He's ready for it. And I think he's going to go for the knockout, man. And something tells me, and look, I could be wrong, something tells me that this ain't going to do the full rounds, cuz, man. I think someone is getting knocked out. Someone's getting clean spark out. We've seen that with Fury, there's frailties that, Jake Paul was able to sort of put him down with a stiff shot. So Jake Paul, KSI, you got to weigh the numbers up. I think KSI carries some power, and I reckon he can do a job. Who knows? But then Tommy Fury is a pro boxer, so he can do what Anthony Taylor did yesterday against Salt Pappy.
Yes.
Obviously, a review right now, man. Like, in terms of that fight, that was like a professional boxer versus an influencer, and we saw the professional boxer just do what he needed to do, which was, box, move, and win the fight, and he did it in a good fashion as well. So obviously, big up to Anthony Taylor, and also big up to Salt Pappy as well. He brings the energy, and I like the show overall, man. I can't even lie to you.
Do you know what? I was actually shocked when Salt Pappy lost. I was expecting him to knock out Anthony Taylor, if I'm honest with you. I think if they run it back, I think that they need to do an 8-rounder, 6 to 8 rounder.
Yeah, that's, you know what, I was thinking exactly the same, because I think especially for that fight specifically, because both guys, they can, obviously Anthony Taylor's the boxer, and then you got Salt Pappy, who's not a boxer, but you could see he knows how to box, man. So I felt that those two specifically need more rounds, man. The rounds allocated to them, I think it just wasn't enough. You need more rounds so we could, have a decisive winner. And it just worked in Taylor's favor, in my opinion. And yeah, I reckon they can run it back. But no, cuz who would you put him in next? Obviously, Taylor wants KSI next.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen next. I'm not too sure. I'm learning with all these misfits. I don't know who's who. So
it was an educational thing for us, man. Because look, we obviously love boxing. We grew up on boxing, and this is a whole new experience. So it was a good vibe. I can't
maybe put him in with Deji.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, that's good matchmaking, cuz I can't even lie to you. It would be, yeah, because obviously Deji got his win over Swams. Like, what did you think about? I need to get your opinion on that, cuz. Like, what did you?
I like Deji, man. You know what? He remind me of them uncles, man. He came out to Tupac, hit him up, and like the energy came out. I thought, okay, he's gonna do something. But hey, look, he got the victory, he got the win. So
because if you're coming out to that, you got just,
yeah, but remember, it's different because look, remember, these guys are just learning how to box. They're not professional boxers where they've been boxing for years. So as you can imagine, the rounds are short, and it's just like they're not really conditioned well. Do you know what I mean? Because after first round or second round, they pretty much gas because they swing a lot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So there's a lot to improve, but Deji says he wants to rematch Jake Paul later on down the line. So that would be
good.
That would be an interesting fight. But he got the win, and let's see who's next for him.
No, big up. I think Taylor, because like you said, matchmaking. I think Taylor's a good one. He's obviously coming off a win, and obviously Deji's coming off a win as well. So I think that's the right option in my opinion, and I agree with you completely because that should be the fight next, man. But before we sort of do the previews for the two main events, which is on the same day, we need to obviously put out this on the exact same day. We need to quickly run through what we witnessed last night. Obviously, came over because we watched the fight, we stayed up, and Romero.
Listen,
what did you think?
It was a robbery. It was, all due respect here. Like, look, he got knocked down in round 3. He felt a bit vulnerable. I didn't really see much from him, if I'm honest with you. I didn't really see any aggression. I didn't see much. If anything, is it Boruso?
Boruso, yeah.
Boruso. He was doing more. Round 9, I was a bit confused. I from a referee's point of view, maybe from the angle he saw it, maybe he thought, oh, he was getting punched up, and I don't know. But it was just ridiculous. He got robbed. If anything, they should run it back. They have to run it back. Because with that performance there, yeah, and if he's talking about he wants to fight, he wants a rematch Tank, no chance. Would Ryan Garcia entertain him? Maybe not. Do you know what I mean? So I was a bit disappointed because I thought Rolly, he's going to go out there and smoke this guy because allegedly, so he's 40? And Rolly's is he 28?
Yeah, he's the young buck. Yeah, he's the young man.
If I'm honest with you, I was really disappointed. And not even that, I was just disappointed overall, man. I expected more from Rolly. That's just my opinion. I expected more from the young gun.
No, I agree with you because I expected a lot more from him as well. The whole promo of him moving up to 140, the excitement. And I genuinely thought we was going to, get that statement win for him to, afterwards be able to call out the names of, Josh Taylor, Lopez, Garcia, who's obviously going to be moving up. Like I expected him to, put in that type of performance, man. But credit to Boruso, cuz, man. Like at his age, he came to fight. And for me, cuz, I can't even lie to you, cuz. For me, he won all most rounds, cuz. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course he did, and that's what I'm trying to say. Serious back there. I just think I judging on that performance, I think Rolly might struggle with all the other opponents. I honestly think he should run it back. Some say he should change his coach. I mean, I don't know, but you know,
Oh,
apparently that was the second time in his career getting knocked down.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man. That was clean as well. He came to fight, man. That's the thing. Like before the stoppage, and you look at all the judges' cards as well. They had him up.
so am I right in saying because he's now there? Is it the WBA?
Yeah, interim champion. Yeah,
So is he like next in line to challenge? You know, for the world title.
100%. Yeah.
So technically speaking, winner of Lomachenko and HANEY, he can pretty much. So let's just say HANEY beats Lomachenko, he can pretty much challenge.
No.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Sorry. Sorry. No. Josh Taylor.
Yeah, Josh Taylor. Yeah. Exactly that, man. And yeah.
Well, let's see how that goes because Josh Taylor's got Timo Lopez, and I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't because I don't know. The question is he going to challenge? Has he got the balls to challenge Josh Taylor, or is he going to dodge?
I think, if I'm honest with you, cousin, look, this is what I gather from Rolly Romero. Obviously, big up. I like his confidence. Like I like what he brings in terms of entertainment and you know the showmanship in terms of you know talking and you know big in building up the fight, etc. But I definitely feel that he's confident, but in terms of what he can do in the ring right now, I don't think we should put him straight in, you know, with a world champion yet. Like I agree with you. I think he needs to run it back with Barroso, you know, run it back with him, get a conclusive win over him, like, you know, just a conclusive one where there's no arguments, no nothing, and then possibly, you know, go for a mandatory shot firstly, and then probably an eliminator, and then a world title shot, man. So probably by the time Lopez and Taylor is obviously done, fight the winner.
As we speak, you never know. It could be a no contest. You know, they could be investigating, thinking, hold on, what happened there? Run it back.
Oh, you know, boxing, cousin. Cousin. I think once that decision is made, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, because I think they should run it back. It needs to happen again, and it will be a tremendous event, man, in general. But cuz let's get down to the first preview of the fight, of course, which is going to be next week. So we've got a double header. So for the audience, for the fans, next week is going to be a tremendous double header. So I would suggest, you know, that day you best just be like either at home or just prepare, because there's two major events that you need to watch. So the first one is obviously going to be the homecoming, Katie Taylor versus Chantel Cameron. Il Chapo, you know, she's obviously going to be defending her titles, her undisputed championship. So, cuz firstly, we've spoken to Chantel Cameron already. We know what she's about. What do you think she does in this fight, man?
Listen, well, in order for her to win, she has to knock out Katie, because if this fight goes to points, Katie will win. If it goes to points, Katie will win. So I feel that this fight is going to be an epic fight. I can see both of them trading in the middle. It's just it depends on who lands more, really. You know, because when it comes to defense, I don't know. Like, Kate tends to get hit a lot as well.
Like, you know what it is? There's something about Katie Taylor as well, and I like both women. I can't even lie to you. Like, I like what Katie Taylor's done for the sport, and she's obviously taken the sport to a whole different level. I think her and Clarissa Shields, you got to give them both the credit that they deserve. They've obviously taken women's sport boxing to this level, and she's going to be in it to scrap it as well. And she's got that inner dog in her. But the thing is with Katie Taylor, you look at her and you think, oh, look at this sweet girl. But when she gets in that ring, she just turns into this vicious beast. And you saw against Serrano, for example.
But if I'm honest with you, that Serrano one, I honestly think it was a draw. That's just my personal opinion.
Of course, I agree. I do agree.
But you know, it will be interesting just to see if they can run it again later on. You know.
Mm. No, I definitely agree with you. Definitely agree with you. I feel that it's that time for big scrappers, and she's not done a homecoming before,
Yeah.
so I think it's deserved, especially what she's done in her career. If she can do this, become undisputed, 2-time, moving up, challenging the champion in Chantel Cameron, Il Chapo, man, that would be a tremendous feat. But my gut feeling, and just we know Chantel, man. We've had talks with her in the past. We've seen how hungry she is. She's wanted this. Funny enough, when we spoke to her in the past, she wanted this Katie Taylor fight. She's finally got it, and I think this is just going to be the best platform for her to just showcase to the world why she is number one and why she believes she's number one. Pound for pound, I would say. So this is it's a big fight, man. Big fight. Big fight.
Well,
Who do you
may
think?
the best woman win.
Who
I
do you
don't.
think?
Do you know what? Like I said, if it goes to distance, Taylor wins on points. Yeah,
Mm,
but Cameron has to go for the knockout. If not knockout, then a couple knockdowns. That's just
yeah,
my honest opinion.
yeah,
It's a tough fight for both of them. Remember, it's a tough fight for both of them. I
yeah.
can't. This is why I'm just in a way I'm sitting in the fence. But then again, that's how I see it going. So if okay, if somebody don't get knocked out, sorry, if Cameron doesn't knock out Taylor and it goes to distance, there's a possibility that Taylor will win, or
Mm,
it could. There's a slim chance that it could be a draw. They could run it back again. Do you know what I mean?
You run it back in the UK,
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
One of those arenas, maybe, man. No, I agree with you completely, man. I definitely feel that. I'm not gonna lie, cuz boxing this year, we're getting a lot of these 50-50
Yeah.
fights, and it just
Yeah.
feels that this is the 50-50 fight, and
Mhm.
we've needed this. So, like you said, credit to both women, credit for their teams, making this happen. Massive shout out, obviously, to Eddie Hearn, the Zone, everyone that's behind the promotion behind this as well. I definitely feel that it's going to be an event that we're all gonna enjoy and love, man. So massive shout out to both fighters, man. Big up, man. But yeah, cuz let's get down to the main event. Drum roll. Cuz we got the big one
That
next week. Haney is gonna be defending his undisputed lightweight championship versus Lomachenko. What are you saying? Vasily Lomachenko, Loma, the
you know what?
Matrix,
It,
the old king versus the new king, chess. What are you saying? Cuz this is gonna be
you know what?
massive.
I think Haney, in order for Haney to win this fight, he has to knock out Loma. Reasons why I say this, yeah, because it seems like Loma, what's his name? Bob Arum. He loves Lomachenko. That's his guy.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know what I mean? That Lomachenko is his guy. It's like Bob has set this fight up. That's why remember Haney was with the Zone. Obviously, he offered them, more money, whatnot. Now he's on top rank. So it's just like Loma is his guy. And Loma has never, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. He's never he wasn't the undisputed, he was a unified lightweight champion, not undisputed. So he'll be hungry as well. So if it goes to distance, if it goes to distance, slim chance again, draw, or he can go to Luma. But Haney's naturally bigger, isn't it? So he just has to apply pressure.
exactly. Look, we got the Al Heyman of iBoxing Hub with us. He's obviously saying Haney beats Loma all day, every day. Cuz look, I understand where he's coming from here, because like you said, Haney's naturally the bigger guy. There's questions and talks whether, after this fight, if Haney wins, would he stay up? Would he, defend his titles more? There's obviously Shakur that's moved up to the division. Is he gonna, challenge, these rest of these fighters? You've got Tank as well. So I think he's in a bit of a situation, just depending on what happens. And look, Ra, big up as well. He's obviously agreeing with you, saying you're right, Chris. He knows Haney has no loyalty to Arum, and look, it's true. And Arum used Haney to dispense with Cambosis, but All he wants is the big fights in-house, Loma versus Shakur. Look, I'm sure that's what he wants. And big up Ra for obviously getting involved in the conversations as well. I definitely feel that this is a fight that both men need to win, but need to win in a conclusive fashion, in my opinion, because it's one of those ones.
And that's what I'm saying. So, there's no loyalty. So Haney, just the only way for Haney to win is perhaps just fight on the outside and don't trade with Luma. And if it goes to distance, then you win. But I don't know. I just think that the judges are more on Lomachenko's side than Haney. That's just my honest opinion.
100%.
Lomachenko is like he is top rank. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's put them on the map essentially.
Yeah. So it's an interesting one. Me personally, I would prefer Haney to win because I want to see Haney and Shakur Stevens, Haney and Tank. That's the fight I want to see. Do you know what I mean? I want to see that fight, and then the likes of Shakur Stevens and whatnot. But I believe Haney can do the job. I mean, look at Timo Lopez. He'd done the job. But then again, Lomachenko said he was injured. I don't know how true that was, but whenever somebody loses, there's always an excuse. But not that I'm saying I don't know. So, I mean, it's just like when Mayweather beat Pacquiao, and then Pacquiao said, "Oh yeah, I had a injury." Like, just say, "Look, I got beaten by the better man. I lost." But I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a big fight. It's a big fight because look, remember Haney was calling out Lomachenko 4 years ago.
Yes,
remember when Lomachenko was the unified champion.
Yeah, but you know what we need to talk about, cuz what sometimes the media does, for the casuals, they obviously put out that he was the undisputed Lomachenko at the time, but we all know that Haney is the only undisputed 4-belt champion in this era. So we need to put out there that this fight is the undisputed fight for those belts. And also, he's the lineal champion as well, I believe. Is he the lineal champion? Is he the man that beat the man? I know he's a ring champion, but obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If you're involved in discussion, let us know. Is Haney the lineal champion as well as obviously being the ring champion and also being undisputed? So is he the undefeated lineal undisputed champion? So obviously Tony Ellis, big up. He's obviously saying I want Haney to win because he will fight anyone. Look, we agree as well. I think Haney, the dream, is hungry. And look, I've looked at quite a few of his story, and I definitely like where he's come from. His dad's had a massive influence in his career, and I think his dad's done a tremendous job to sort of guide him up to this point. So it's going to be a young lion versus the old lion. And it's going to be a similar situation to Teofimo Lopez versus Loma the first time. I know you obviously mentioned that he's also the email champion too, or the franchise champion. He's got all the belts. Basically, Tony, he's got all the belts. He's the man that has all the belts. Email, ring champion. He's got all the undisputed belts, and he's undefeated as well. So look, Haney's the man. He's the dream. Look. All right, Ra, thank you so much for getting involved in this. So Ra's obviously saying, and big up, we obviously appreciate your boxing knowledge as well. He's obviously saying, don't think there's a lineal champ. Pernell Whitaker, RIP, was the last undisputed lightweight champion and nobody beat him. So that makes Haney the beginning of a new lineage. Look, I absolutely big up, man. I think that's something that the viewers need to know as well. And big up Pernell Whitaker as well. Absolute legend. So guys, if you haven't watched who Pernell Whitaker is, please go on YouTube him. In terms of his defense, he was one of the guys that you really enjoyed. I enjoyed his compilations and watching him growing up as well. So big up as well. So Kaz, man, what's your gut feeling? If you was a sort of a betting man, which
Haney.
Young lion.
The young lineman, Haney. Like I said, I want to see Haney fight everyone in his division, all the top cats. You know what I mean, in his division, because if Luma wins, I can't see Lomachenko fighting the likes of Tank. I can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah. So I want Haney. Haney will fight anyone. Haney will fight anyone, and that's a fight I'd like to see.
So you're going for Haney to win what, via knockout or points?
I'm going. I want to knock it. I want a stoppage. I want Haney to stop him. I want him to to stop him, to make a statement. Because like,
let me ask you, cuz before you say it, could Haney do what Lomachenko's been doing to guys over the years and make him no mas, quit in his corner? Or is that he's not? Yeah, just I know I'm just throwing it out there.
No.
He's got that guy. Look, I know. Obviously, Ra. Let me just get that comment from Ra. So obviously, big up. So Haney disrespected the casuals. Haney has been disrespected by the casuals due to his lack of KO power, but he's done what nobody else would do. Changed promoter to become the youngest undisputed champ, chased the best, and went away from home to win the title. And also, Ra, thank you for your comment as well. Defend his title away from home as well.
Yeah,
so you've done the double header. You got to give the boy credit.
Yeah.
Massive shout out, man.
Yeah,
man. Obviously, big up Bukayo Saka as well. Look, I'm sorry that you haven't been feeling well. Sorry, brother. Obviously that's why he's not been active. Look, brother, just make sure you obviously get some rest, plenty of hot liquids, and yeah, man, rest easy, and I hope you get well soon, brother, man. But yeah, cuz big weekend next week. I'm excited for it. I can't even wait. Yeah. I'm just excited for it because I can't even lie to you, man. I want next week to come now. That's how excited I am for this event, man. So, yeah, cuz, man, before we obviously wrap up the show, I obviously just wanted to big up iBoxing Hub once again as well for the platform. We are truly appreciative for the opportunity to just come on, and talk boxing as well. And yeah, and big up to all our viewers as well and our listeners as well. This episode will be on Spotify as well. It's going to be available on Spotify. So, guys, if you can't watch us, we want you to be able to, on your way to work or if you're driving somewhere, go on Spotify, type in iBoxing Hub, and the audios will be available as well. But, cuz, before we wrap up, is there anything that you saw online that you felt, you know what, let's quickly just, run through and talk about this before we, wrap up the show?
No, funny enough, no. No, nothing. Everything's all good. Listen, next week is a big week, fight week. So that's just something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, man. On that note, everyone, we're back here again on Wednesday, and we've got Rico and Ra on Thursday doing the R&R, and on Thursday at 8 o'clock, and I believe Saturday as well. Just remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's very important. And have a blessed week, and we shall see you next week.
Oh yeah, guys! Before you wrap up as well, I just want to just put out there as well. We have some news coming up in the next few weeks in terms of features. So guys, make sure you stay in tune with our socials. So if you don't follow iBoxing Hub, make sure you follow BNG on his socials. Follow me on my socials, which is at It's Yours Truly Trey. Nice and easy. Cuz I think also put out your socials as well, just so we can keep up to date with what we're doing as well, because we have some news that we're going to be announcing in the next few weeks, man. We've been doing a lot of hard work in the back end. We just need look. I need the viewers and everyone to know that we've been doing a lot of work in the back end. Raz obviously saying didn't get access to Dublin next week, but TM14 promotions show is going to be at York Hall. Ra, make sure you're there as well, because I'm obviously going to be there. I need to support obviously John and Aaron. They obviously put on some great shows, so I'm definitely going to be there. But cuz I'm excited, man. We've got an exciting few weeks that we have ahead, man. So I'm just rubbing my hands. I can't wait for the viewers to, see what we've got planned. And just so you know, guys, we're doing this, through passion for the sport. And we also just want to give you access into the boxing world that you may not get as well. And we want to give you guys, you know, a voice as well. So look, our socials are there, which is at BNG for BNG, Mr. Sports Entertainment, and at It's Yours Truly, Trey. Follow us, and yeah, we've got plenty of news for you guys. So, guys,
have a blessed one, guys. See you next week.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag, so it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.